Hi, I'm Zach. This video is a part of a 30-day vlog series where I either make $1,000 for my dream job or go back to a day job. And in this video, I'm going to talk about my exact sources of income and how much money I made so far. And also future sources of income that I'm working towards that I'm very close to. And so, I'm going to start off right away and say I made $83 out of the $1,000 goal. I made this with Patreon, $57, Fiverr, $20, and streaming on my DistroKid, mostly from Spotify and YouTube Music, I made $7, which is not my average for most months whenever I had a car and it's warm outside. But as far as streaming, that is my average so far, which actually it's gone up because it used to only be like cents. So $7. I'm actually excited just by the fact that it's gone up. And anyway, so streaming, $7, Fiverr, $20, and the Fiverr is actually, I didn't make it this month. It's just $20 that I didn't take out from my order from months ago. But it's still money that I made and I can use this month. And I have multiple reviews on Fiverr and I made some songs for people. So that is another source of income, although it's one of my weaker ones. And so that's how much I made so far in the sources of income so far this month. Other things that I'm focusing on is like live streams and donations through that. But other sources of income that I'll talk about later in this video, let's talk about my entire source of income whenever I had a car and it's warm outside and I was street performing and going out and playing places. And so that is Patreon, streaming, and Fiverr, but also the donations from street performing and selling merch. And also months ago, my store's website was actually working. Now I have the basic website. I'm not paying for the like extra like premium, so I can't afford to have the actual store on my website. So the only way to buy the album is to donate and then email me your address and then I mail it to you. But I used to offer t-shirts and other things. Although the only piece of merch that I've ever sold is my ebook. And you can still buy that. Wait, no, you can't buy that on the store. Even though it's not a physical product, they won't let you use the stored format. Although I'm sure I could figure out a way for y'all to buy that ebook. I know you, well, Patreon. Yeah, you can actually read the ebook if you're a patron. So, yeah, we solved that problem. I didn't even write that down here. I'm just rambling. Anyway, I'm not rambling. We were on donations and street performing and merch. So those were other forms of income that I had whenever I had a car and I could drive around, as well as gigs. And we didn't have any consistent gigs, and that's what we're working towards. But I say we as in Jeff, helped me, and we went out together and went venue to venue and talked to a lot of people and just were out there a lot. So it is more possible that we will have consistent gigs in the future, and that's the goal. So that's all of the sources of income I had months ago whenever it was warm outside and I had a car, and it was mostly donations and selling CDs. And now that the CDs actually have a cover and they're finished with 7 songs, and I've had experience being out there, I know I can easily take 10 CDs out and make like $150 or $200 a day, especially if there's like a vegan event or if I'm going to like a vegan restaurant and areas, and also just in general people being outside. It doesn't have to be a vegan event, although I do enjoy going to vegan events, and it seems like my music, people vibe with it more at vegan events and places. But I found other people who aren't vegan also vibe with the music, which is awesome. It's also an opportunity to share the vegan message. But yeah, having professional CD and having a good product like to sell. I've had CDs, and it did help me make more money whenever I was street performing months ago, compared to just street performing with no CDs. And even though most people don't have CD players, or probably most people don't, it's still like something that adds value and can help make more money. And it's the only thing that I can sell right now. If you donate to me first and then send me your address, and I'll mail it to you. So, but we'll see. If I make more than $1,000, then I can turn that feature on my website, and it will be much easier. But we'll figure that out in the future as it comes. Until then, you can become a patron and listen to the album, which the fully mastered album I'll be putting on the Patreon as soon as I get home, and also uploading it to Spotify and everything. And there will be a release date likely within 2 weeks to a month. Well, actually, I need to wait on Spotify to tell me, since I'm sometimes it takes more than a month for a song to get on there. So I'm going to say 1 month to 1 month and 2 weeks. There we go. Whenever everybody else can listen to it. But yeah. Anyway, the other forms of income that I'm working towards, that I'm close, is of course YouTube AdSense, which I'm not gonna rely on that, or even like, yeah, can't rely on ads. I've heard that a lot, makes sense. But also sponsorships. That's one thing that I see as a possibility. And if people reach out to me and it's a product that I use or I believe in, then that's a source of income, and I will completely be open to having sponsorships on this channel. But leave a comment down below. What do you think? Because I know that could most definitely be annoying for many people. But as far as me making a living from this, and also supporting another business and product that people that watch this channel might like, that, yeah, I think I would say that is the way to go, especially if like a month or however long it takes we reach 1,000 or 2,000 subscribers, and then sponsors reach out, and it helps pay the bills, and I still create content that I love. And yeah, so yeah, that's enough rambling about sponsors. There's one other form of income, which is one, sponsors, ads. Yeah, we don't need to talk about ads much, but yes, one more, and that's working at On the Rise, On the Road as a assistant executive producer for Jeff. And he's been teaching me. I was looking for a piece of paper, it's actually upstairs, where I have directions on how to use the board up there. I've been learning, and yeah, there's a lot that I will do. It's I'll be working part-time for him once he has the money to pay me, but doing what I love, not exactly stuff for my channel, but either like recording for his show On the Rise, On the Road, editing, and recording videos, recording songs, um, recording interviews for other people and certain things like that. I'm his assistant producer for his show, but also his business involves a studio and other things, but music. And it's many things that I'll be able to make the money needed, but also get to do what I love. And yeah, that's a beautiful thing, but also hasn't happened yet, and it's just a possibility. But we shall see by the end of this month what happens. And yeah, that is it. If you would like to help me reach $1,000 before the end of the month, we're at 83. That's like 8%. We're 8% there. Then stream my music on Spotify. I'll leave a link in the description, or just watch it on YouTube. I got playlists, and or you can make a one-time donation on the website. A link for that is in the description, or order a custom song on Fiverr. I write custom songs. Yeah, I am specifically vegan songs. I'm good at, or I say that because I enjoy writing animal rights and vegan themed songs. And yes, become a patron if you believe in the message and you want to help. Thank you very much for watching. For the animals, woo!